Howdy gang, Frankie Day, back again on YouTube. This evening YouTube I have update build report number 2 for Russell Gosselins D-Day group build featuring my Monogram 148 scale C-47 SKYTRAIN. Okay folks, I'm going to pretty much at this all day with painting the interior details. I started out painting interior green, which is like a zinc chromatic green. And once let the green dry overnight, which I painted last night. I started painting it last night, which is the interior green. Once it dried 24 hours, went over and applied a couple colors of washes, and also highlighted the details. Used the satin white, and added a hint of silver too, also to bring out the highlights. Also, scuff marks on the floor with the paratroopers as they disembarked from the aircraft, and also from normal usage of wear and tear. Okay, guys, I've been debating on an idea right here. I was thinking about putting all my paratroopers, have them all painted up, and have them lined up single file, up ready to disembark, and I like to have them position and pose on the cockpit, on the interior, on the fuselage interior of the cockpit floor and everything, and so they're about ready to disembark. And another part of me says, why don't you just go ahead and just paint and have them stand outside like you're boarding. That requires a diorama base, and so I just want to go ahead I just go ahead and elect it. I'm going to go ahead and glue the paratroopers inside the fuselage itself. You'll be able to see them when the doors open right there. You can see them standing up ready to jump out. And they'll all be painted in detail. So some people think it's a pity you put all that detail in the plane. You can't see all the detail in there. But, you know, folks, it's like this, guys. We, the builders, know it's there because we build it there, and it's there. And same thing, real scale aircraft. You go up to a real airplane like that, and you see just as much as the inside of a real airplane as when you're standing outside as you do in a model. So the principle is actually the same. Okay, before we switch over to the other camera friendly right here, we'll take a close look of what the progress I've done for today. And after this video, I'll go ahead and button up the fuselage and add the horizontal stabilizers, and let it dry overnight, and tomorrow I'll do some buffing and sanding on it and check for any filler and fill the fuselage as I go. Folks, it's going to be a little less than 3 weeks now for the group build to come to an end. I started just kind of late a little bit, my C-47, but like I say, it's a 2-week build of this airplane's going to be, and I'll have oodles of time left over for the group build expires. So hopefully, if the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise, I should have this thing done probably a week and a half from today. And by that time, it should be 3 or 4 more days until the group build expires. So I'll have mine done. And in between drying sessions of the construction, I'm going to go ahead and get my Mariner fired up and get that all sanded down and primed and ready to go. Make a video of that, and take care of Chancellor North Wales flying boat group build. I get that out of the way, and once I get my Gunny Bird out done, and that leaves only one group build, 2 group builds left over. It's my personal group build, which is incidentally, folks, it's 3 months. It's a 3-month group build. And so ain't no special hurry. So you guys got a lot of stuff on your plate like I do before you start my group build, you know. And if you want to start now, that's fine, folks. Like the 1st of August of this year, well, my group build will expire. Now, if you get behind a little bit, say, Frank, it ain't done yet, I'll throw in a couple more weeks and take all the time you need. And so anyway, about when I finish this, my C-47, I'm going to start on Styrene Panzer's Razzi's his group build, featuring the the German bomber aircraft. I got my Junkers 88 and 1/32 scale. I made an inbox view of that, so that'll be my entry for his group build. I'll start that when I finish up my C-47 because I don't want to get a bunch of models started, guys. You know, and pretty soon you'll have the modeler's worst nightmare, modeler syndrome. That's when you have a lot of models and eventually get broken. Okay, guys, enough chatting right there. Let's go into the camera right here, and we'll take a peek over here to the other side, and I'll show you what's shaking on the model bench. Stay focused, boys. Here we go. Okay, fellas, here she is over here on top of the Lazy Susan turntable we have right here. And we'll zoom and we'll take a look at it as we walk around with the sequence of the construction of the SKYTRAIN. Incidentally, the windows will be put in last before I button up the fuselage because I'm going to make separate maskings for each one of those windows before I glue it, before I epoxy it inside of the fuselage. That way, after the model is primed and painted, I can lift the maskings off. I have the fear of pushing in the plastic windows. Okay, we're zooming here, folks. The whole thing was painted with interior green 24 hours, and I gave it using acrylic paint. I made my wash using a dark gray. And the dark gray was used all over. I let it dry. Using a dry brush technique I use on the highlight details. Using a mixture of tannin and tannin gray mixed together for the seat belts. The loo, the toilet, the head, whatever you call it, back there is won't be seen, so ain't no sense of putting the face bowl there. And the cockpit's done well. Incidentally, the kit comes with three instrument panel decals that fit inside the controls of the cockpit right there. Shame won't be seen once the fuselage is buttoned up, but us models know how it is. Okay, we're zooming on the port side of the fuselage. You can see how how effective I made that wash right there on it. And it's pretty all dry at touch, as you can see. And once the fuselage is glued together, some of the highlights can be seen. And all in all, this is a good kit, guys. I can practically virtually build this out. Look at the instructions. I've built these so many times. And taking off the last video, I bought another kit just like this. So I got that in my stash. So I have two of these in my domain. This one here is for Russell Goslin, his D-Day group build. And my other one's in the stash for maybe in the future group build, or probably another personal build, maybe. You know, it's there. Thumbs up, boys. That's looking good right there, man. I'm really enjoying this build right here. And let it dry overnight. I'm going to go ahead and, after this video, I'm going to go ahead and button up the fuselage. And before I do that, I got to make the maskings of the windows and everything. Make sure that they have the windows in place before I do glue the fuselage has together. And back off and go to the other video right there. Okay, guys. And as we view and more, a little bit more, and it's a beautiful model, guys. The Trumpeter is made a 1/48 scale of this. It's a good kit. There you go, fellas. There's your update build number 2, Russell Gosselins D-Day group build. And that's as far as the progress I got on my SKYTRAIN. So a couple more days I'll post another video. The fuselage will be all buttoned up, and I'll be starting on the wings and everything. I want to get all the sub-assemblies pretty much done on it before I start doing any sanding and filing and filling and priming and finish up the model. Okay, tomorrow, guys, I shall have a video of my Mariner tomorrow on Chancellor of North Wales Flying Boat Group build. And old Get, he did a wonderful job in his Eldorado float plane. And that's a beautiful kit, that little 1/72 scale job you got from Revell. It's a must-see kit to get for me. And matter of fact, Mick, you influenced me to get me one of those kits, little buddy. So I ordered one today already at the hobby shop, so I should be getting it by this Wednesday. Okay, guys. Right now, before I close off right here, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and may God bless and happy modeling. And please subscribe. And as I mentioned a while ago, I'll have a video tomorrow of my Mariner flying boat. and the progress will be viewed tomorrow on the taking off the last video. And by Tuesday I'll have another video of my SKYTRAIN, the progress, how much I've done on it so far. And once I finish finish up the SKYTRAIN and finish up my PBM flying boat, I'm gonna go ahead and start on Styrene Panzer Razzie's German bomber group build, and then I'll start finishing up on my Cessna Bobcat, the bamboo bomber, the old Songbird, and I'll start getting my my group build started. So I'll probably get that started by the same time I'll start on Razzie's group build, and that'll be that. And I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and may God bless. And I'd like to thank all the fellows out there who participated in my group build, and perhaps I might have some more joiners out there, and I'll be very delighted. Okay, guys, this is Frankie Day signing off right here, and for all my friends out there across the pond and all around the globe, happy modeling, and God bless every one of you guys. You guys are the best. I love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next video. Frankie Day signing off.